This is the CMT Trade Fair in Stuttgart. I have here three interesting camper vans around me from Campmobil, based in Schwerin in the eastern part of Germany. VW vans. Let's go over to this one first. This is the sort of thing which it can, well, it's used the word bully, so it does have something going back to the past, but of course this thing here looks nothing like those vehicles from the 60s, for example. And hopefully the new VW also doesn't drive like those ones from the 60s. Not that I've ever done it, but I've heard plenty of stories from those who have tried to do it. Now, you may be aware, if you've seen any of my videos in the past, that I am a fan of overhead beds up here. What I want to do is to keep the footprint as low as possible in the vehicle. So this here we've got, actually it's actually, they have locked it at both ends, but this so I'm not going to move it down. 140 centimeters by 195 centimeters, so that's a pretty large bed for a van. You've got here a armoire, what's that, a Kleiderschrank, what's that in English? Wardrobe. We've got here the fridge. Yeah, I'll open this one up, sorry. We've got another Kleiderschrank, another wardrobe here. You see, a person who is multilingual is a person who can't speak any language. So little space there for if you want to play postman, you can keep things in there. And now, bear in mind how small the amount of space that is that you've got in here. Anyway, it is okay. They've got two burners, some space drawers there to keep your food in. Convenient plastic things, which could, anyway, let's have a look. We'll have a look from the rear as well, how everything's working. So there's a fair bit of storage. Now, something like this, obviously it wouldn't be much good for long-term use, but a couple of weeks and something like this would be wouldn't be too bad, particularly if you consider that you could actually use this as a daily vehicle. Now, here it says here it can be built up in 1 minute. I presume that's after a fair bit of practice. Most of us would take around 5 or so minutes to do. Oh, I didn't mention this. Sorry, I forgot them. There's the chemical toilet down there, so that will come out, and you can use that. Obviously, you're going to have to wash yourself at the sink. Let's have a look at the back. You know, 38 litres of clean water. You've got the grey water behind that. Here we've got the outer table. Take that out. You've got access to those plastic drawers we saw earlier, and you can actually carry stuff to your home and out again. That useful feature. You can't do that with a motorhome. There is the leisure battery. You can see the space there for another one. That thing there, I think is 110, but you can certainly put whatever you wanted with it. Let's have a look at a couple more designs. Obviously, it's a small company. It will build to order. This thing here, this one has been done in a different color layout. And I do see them actually at the events I go to, but I haven't really, I haven't filmed them at all yet. But when the roof comes down, so the bed comes down, you can still sit below. I mean, sleeping 4. I mean, I don't really think you'd want to sleep 4 in a vehicle of this size, but 2. Well, as 4 as possible. You've got 2 kids or something, or 1 kid or something. Somebody can go up there, or maybe you don't want to sleep with the person you're with, so, or maybe even it's situation where you'd want to sleep in the tent when it gets it's warm outside, and not sleep in the tent when it is cold. Right, so we'll see if we can get a look at inside here. Ich möchte sehen das Bett.
Also müssten wir in dem Fahrzeug angucken?
In diese, ja.
Genau.
Ich kann diese machen. Und es ist besser, wenn Sie machen und ich will filmen. So, see the bed.
Das ist oben unter die.
Ja, ich habe gesehen. So you can see how far the bed comes down, and what that does is you can still sit down here. I mean, if you wanted to. Oh, we've got the toilet out. Oh, put your foot in the toilet and get up there. Okay. Right. So we'll have a look from inside. Can you come in and in there? So see what it looks like from in here. There you go. Got plenty of room there. You've even got a room on both sides as well. So people ask me to show the bed. Now okay, sometimes they don't allow you at all. I understand why, because people break the things. You see, lots of things get broken. The bed gets broken. It's rather expensive. I can understand that. So for that reason, I don't really want to start messing around with people when they sort of say you can't actually do it, and I do understand why. Okay, we'll continue the look down here. Danke. This van here, my VW was this colour. Okay, so you can store under the seats as well. Okay, you can actually make a bed up here, up the front as well. It's very well described. I mean, they put the names of everything on it, so clearly they're thinking here of sales. Obviously, it's been written in German, but they clearly know what they want to do. Hier konnte Ihre Handtücher hängen. Yeah, you can hang your hand towels up there. So we'll have a look round the back of two vehicles, well, this one and that one over here. 38 litres of drinking water. You've got a space under here, it's your sort of garage. You can see a folding bike they've got a picture of there. Once more, table comes out. And your access to the plastic containers for your stuff you might want to bring in from home. Let's go to the background here now as well. Similar system, okay. Water here on the right, and deck chairs under there, so you can stick in all sorts of stuff down there. Okay, so I'll show you a quick look around some of the other stands, what we've also got here. So other than the VWs, we've got in this whole VWs there. Here, La Strada, we've got the Mercedes. It's a little bit more expensive. Oh, I didn't give you the price on these ones. Sorry, that was a minor thing I forgot about. And here, oh look, yeah, from 57,650. This one is going to cost 75,302. Bear in mind that it's a small company. They'll do what you want, and whoever asks for this got all of this extra as well. Right, and just show you what else we've got here. Plug van, which is a rather unusual concept. Company here, Campline, has built this rather unusual rear lounged van with on a Fiat Ducato. There's Megamobil. I put one of their videos up last night. It's a very interesting concept on the Mercedes Sprinter. Here's Westphalia. probably the name in European camper vans. And here's Campmobil Schwerin, where I started, which I just filmed. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you found that of interest. Lots more vehicles here from CMT Trade Fair on this site. If you get any benefit from what I do, I hope you'll subscribe, and if you get a lot of benefit, then you might want to consider supporting on Patreon, and a link has appeared in either the top left or top right hand corner. One of them's for subscriptions and the other one's for Patreon, but I can't remember at this moment which one is which. Thanks for watching.